My name is Dan Hernandez, and I will be opposing parental consent for abortion. This is a sensitive subject because it deals with the termination of embryo and fetus. But regardless of age, the biological adult, which is the minor, should have the equal rights as an 18-year-old to decide whether she feels she can bring life onto the earth or whether she feels she doesn't have what it takes to nurse a baby. I think it's more of a right issue more than anything. Okay, as far as his first claim, he says that the young people are much less not responsible of making adult decisions. According to Terry Bartholomew, in Changing Assumptions about Young People's Competence, findings from a major study in progress which compares the performance of young people and adults of the legal criteria informed the consent the domain of medical treatment decisions. Data obtained indicates that 15-year-olds consistently emerge equally competent to legal recognition as adults. The research also presents an alternative model which is also based on ecological valid investigations of the young person's decision-making process. Also, the findings outlined here directly challenge the applicability of psychological decision from decision-making. Findings outlined here directly challenge applicability of much psychological decision-making research to a law policy, so indicates the current practices may be unfairly limiting the freedom of young people. And as far as the secondary claim that I have is also the decision-making as far as his second claim, where he says that parental consent encourages child molesters and abusers. Actually, supporters from the Proposition claim from Proposition 4 will protect. Okay, sorry about that. Proposition 4, the website says that the political group Yes on 4 argues that the law would deter old men to exploit young girls and the use of secret abortion to cover up their crimes. If passed, the law would require abortion clinics to notify underage patients 48 hours. But in response to that, Brianna Yerkely, prior spokesperson from Santa Barbara Planned Parenthood, said that Planned Parenthood already takes very seriously in its commitment to looking out for instances of abuse and counseling towards minors who are exploited. And she says that the bill merely is intended to appeal from a few anti-abortion groups to slowly chip away from women's right to choose. And as far as parental consent helps pregnant teens make wiser decisions, according to medical professionals, according to Yes as far as my claim, parental consent has a negative impact on minors that are pregnant and drug users. In the United States, teenage pregnancy is one of the amongst the highest critical issues. Recent study shows that 1 of every 8 births to the young men are from young teens and pregnant teens. In pregnant teens, the chances of complications are more likely premature delivery and most severe issues. Low weight births is 2 to 6 times more higher in teens. And when compared to pregnant women, teens are more likely to engage in smoking, drinking, and drug abuse. So it's when a pregnant teen has a choice of having an abortion, they know it's for the best because they know whether they're in drugs and they don't have to talk to their parents about it because they're kind of embarrassed. So they're better off just having no consent for the baby's health. Also, parental consent laws limit pregnant teens' choices. The teens are forced to carry a unborn child secretively, and sometimes they would rather go to other states where they allow it, or go across country, either Canada or Mexico, and go to facilities that are not as safe as the ones they have here.